deal, gang? What's the deal? What's everybody doing? Gather up, gather up. Reggie Miller's calling this game. I know, I got him on my screen right now. TNT Sports. I'm watching. I'm still sick as usual. Nice tunes as usual. Yeah, I've been sick this entire week. Fucking Javier fucked me up. Man. I don't know. I was hoping, honestly, I'm hopping on here tonight hoping we get like an early position. Like, I felt like shit. Like, yesterday was bad. I think yesterday and today have been the worst days. Whackety whack, whackety whack. Yeah, gang, I've taken everything. I've taken Mucinex. I've taken so much meds. The room's spinning. Taking Tylenol, Advil, Mucinex that had Tylenol already in it. Zyrtec. I can't take NyQuil. You guys know the deal with NyQuil. You take NyQuil is that nighttime sniffling, sneezing, coughing, aching. Why the hell is the room spinning medicine? You ever took NyQuil? Crazy. I gotta wait for NyQuil. Liquid melatonin. I don't want to get knocked out. I just want to breathe normally. Nose been stuff. I have no energy. But enough about me, chat. Let's get back to these charts. Yeah, the weekly flipped earlier today. Or no, a couple days ago. We almost reflipped. Coming down here on the daily. Daily just flipped bearish. Previous daily's bearish. Previous 4 hours bearish. So you're expecting to come down, right? You grab the top wick on this 4 hour. Where would you come down though? Because you have levels immediately as soon as you break the current lows, the overall lows. Let's mark up some levels here. These are pretty key. We seem to have pretty decent ranges in between them that we tend to fill every time we drive through, right? Every single time. Up, down, up, down, up, oops, up, down, down. We just fill this range without really much play in here, so I think next time we come down through here, we'll fill the range. But we're going to need a solid closure below. Outside of that, we are in a range for now, and we're gonna need to break the current highs, I think, right here. Yeah, that should be fine. I think if we're able to get a closure above 23.10 here, we'll go up to 23.14 areas. We can also look to establish support here, but you would need a strong bullish 4-hour closure at the end of the next hour. You have about a minute for this hourly candle to close. You're closing bearish. You're closing respecting a support, so you're within range. Well, for now you're closing bearish. We still got a minute. Can you explain your strat? Well, right now we're in a range, so we're going to look to break out of the range, right? We're going to look for a breakout or a fake out. When the market's trending, when we have decent structure, we approach it differently. For now, we're going to look for a breakout or a fake out. His decision time. Gold created a support, created a resistance, filled the range. Decision time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, the hourly closed bullish here, still respecting a support. But do we have room to the bottom of the range here? That's the question. Tiny range. Nothing yet. We want to be able to see the market. Oh, whoops, wrong color. Sorry, gang. Give us a closure below here. And I think if we're able to establish a closure below here, this will be our first indication of volume as we're able to close outside the range. And as I pointed out earlier, this range seems to get filled every time we drive through it, right? So I think if we get a closure outside the range and a top wick, we'll have some sell stops to fill the range. If we end up closing back in range, right? If we get something like this and then we're able to close back in range and maybe never get a bearish closure below the range on the higher time frame, maybe this just happens on the 5, right? If we're able to do this, then we'll look for bottom wick entry to fill the range back up on a fake out. So a few ways this can play out, but obviously overall on the daily you're bearish, as yesterday closed bearish here. You've already made a top wick. You actually flipped, you just didn't drive down. You came back up here. So let's see what happens. The thing is, because you didn't close, you attempted to drive down here and didn't close below the range, you've just kind of tapped the support here on the previous hourly on the bottom wick. The chances of you coming down here are just as much as going up. You're roughly 50-50 here. Now you can reject, or you can come down and create a gladiator candle that breaks you out of the range, and then we'll drive down. The thing is, like I said before, that we keep driving through this range, so maybe we don't even get up. This might just come down here and fill the range, and then there's a chance of that, but I won't be in it because we've never had a closure below here, so that means at any moment we can reject and come back up and close within the range. Once we get a closure below, I'll recognize volume. Well, I'll interpret that as volume, and then I'll look to finish out the range. First, we need to close. Might be very soon. You ever use order flow? No. I use workflow. Which all it means is just logic, right? You can follow the logic. Right, if one thing happens, the next thing happens, typically it's followed by another thing. Like, there's an order flow of things that need to happen for us to get in a position. And if they happen, typically the result is the one we expect, which is securing profits. Well, I can't wait to get better. I can't wait to stop being sick. There's so much shit I needed to get done and wanted to get done this week, and it's nothing I put out. No content. I didn't break nothing down. We had really like quick streams, really quiet stream, or not really quiet. We went over a lot of things, right? But like, the vibes aren't there. My energy's not there. Like, I can feel it. I can feel it when my energy's not there. And I'm Wixnine, goddammit. Like, I'm a vibe, right? I bring the energy, and this. These viruses, ain't it? ICT head. Had a flu for 3 months, finally stopped coughing. I'm not just coughing, I'm clogged up. Could this be a fake out? For something to be a fake out, we'd need to break out first. We'd need to close outside a range. How's it been going with the sickness? I'm still here with the sickness. Did you take any trade with Don today? I wasn't on Don's stream today, so I'm not sure what he took. We had buys, though. Everybody in the private gang had buys. Yeah, we had buys for 40 pips this morning. What's it bias? We're bearish on the daily, but overall, right? But right now we're in a range. Hey, Terpy, welcome to the clubhouse. Upgrade that to Wix's table by the weekend if you want to be in the private Sunday session. Don't DM me on Sunday. Why don't I have access? That's why. Feeling good? I'll be feeling better if the Knicks win today too. Last time they had an early start. I think they started at 7 today. Tonight they're starting at 8. Which is kind of good because then I'll get a chance to watch the end of the game after stream. Yo, I was up forever last night. I was watching the Rangers play double overtime. And then I was fucking running around the neighborhood just yelling, "We scored!" Anybody watch the Rangers game last night? It was a great game. What a game. Yeah, Joker's got the MVP. He deserves it. Deserves it. Had a great year. Farzo, that thing you did last night with your throat is crazy. I could never, says GOP. Bro, Farzo, you need to have a talk with your boy G, because that's some shit you do and don't tell nobody, and you guys are discussing this shit on a live stream. Go find Jesus. Matter of fact, go find Maury. Y'all need to go on Maury. How to join the private community? You gotta do it through the Zoom. Through the YouTube, through my YouTube. Probably on the desktop. Most people said they gotta do it on the desktop. What the hell was that? Messi to go. Yeah, you guys like my thumbnail? That's Messi9. You seen his jersey? On his jersey it says 10 pips. His number is 10 pips. You guys didn't catch that, huh? Got Messi, got Messi, got Messi. All right, coming up on a 15 close here in 2 minutes. Let's see if we can break out. Break out! Where's green? Where is green? Is Green a real person or a bot for the stream? Definitely a bot. AI. He's the official stream bot for YouTube. You'll see him on every Forex stream. Every Forex streamer uses the green bot. Oh, why would you kick that out? Should have just took the layup. Rich Manny Low. First time here. We gonna get any trades tonight? Bye. Maybe. No clue what's going on in the chat. How to join the group where you and Don all make trades. Don has a Signal group. I just have my YouTube peoples, the private gang. That's on the Zoom side. Possible Signal group coming soon, but not yet. $15 closed here, barely a bottom wick. Not really below. No man's land, so we wait. Oh yeah, thank you, Nightbot. Appreciate that. Make sure you guys go follow the IG and drop a like here and sub to the channel. Make sure you do all three of those things. The holy trinity of following, of showing your support here. The holy trinity of being a productive member of this community. Yeah, we thought that weekly, once it flips, it would drive, right? Didn't. Turn back bullish. Still a couple of days, though. It might end up coming down. Eddie. I want half Eddie. Ooh. Warrior sent me a message. Nice. Send feet pics. Get an OnlyFans where all you see is pics, feet pics of fans. Feet pics of OnlyFans. Just everything people send in. Tell if it's messy or Wix. Messy 9. Yo, Wix, you need likes? Do I need them? No, but like it'd it'd be cool of you to drop a like, right, for the value and to grow the community. I mean, that's how the YouTube algo works, right? The algorithm, we're always trying to crack the YouTube algo, and you guys always help me with it. Like, the more likes you leave, the more YouTube recommends this stream to other like-minded people. If so facto, we grow the community. So make sure you drop a like. Started about a month deep now. What advice would you give me at 19? Oh, you're way ahead of the game. Oh. Make sure you spend as little as possible on your education here, which means risk as little as possible until you're good at it, and then up the risk. So 0.01 for you, my friend. If I started at 19, I hate that I thought Forex was a scam. I didn't know what Forex was at 19. At 19, I was a ratchet kid, man. I was literally a kid. The vibes aren't there today, though. The saxophone guy is not there. Last night, my neighbor was going wild. Had a whole band. When I was 19, they had like MT3 to trade on. MT1. I was 19. Yeah. We had to trade off a Sega Genesis, y'all. MetaTrader Beta. That's what I had. Yeah. Eddie, for me that was like 17 to like 26. That's how it went. You and Don are the only traders I watch. Is there anything you recommend or use or strategies with there? Okay, I'm getting the gist of your question. No, there's no other trader that I tune into outside of me besides Donvo that I pay attention to. He's got a solid foundation. He's got a great site. He's got tons of experience. So, like, you're doing the right thing. Go to his website. There's a free course. If you really want to get invested, you don't really need to just show up to the streams. But if you're going to buy a course, buy his course. If you're going to buy signals, buy his signals. And if you're going to be a member of a community, be a member of this community, of Devious community. Like, if this is the route you're taking. Outside of that, I don't have any other recommendations. Don got good review. He doesn't need reviews on his signals. There's fucking 4.5 years of us on live streams. I mean, reviews are great, I guess it says, but you know, like, the proof's in the pudding. Do you host New York session in your private group? No, I host New York session live on YouTube whenever Don's out, so I substitute for him for New York. Outside of that, I'm just active in the clubhouse for New York session, so whenever I take positions, I give them out. Like this morning, the 40 pip buy, right? I think everybody caught that this morning. Eddie's shaking his head like, yep. I hope they caught it, but like, the ref pointed the wrong way. All right, we're coming up 5 minutes here till the 30 closure. What's going to happen here? Trade anything other than gold? No, just gold here. Bang. Even Chenzo with a 3. It's pushing, so this is good. Very, very good. Look at that. Chris Rock. Fat as a motherfucker. Chris Rock, Jerry Seinfeld. Wicks, you're waiting for a buy setup? No. So that's not, I'm not looking in terms of buys or sells. We can have both. I'm looking in terms of volume. I need market to give me volume. First indication of volume is a closure outside the range. And then we see if we can have the market confirm 2307 here, as that's the support we're coming up to. Okay, if the market can establish this area as a support or a resistance. And then we will have direction. But market, typically that's how it happens. You don't typically get direction until you get volume. Volume, then direction. So a closure outside the range will indicate volume, and then we will, like, why do you think there's volume? Because if it wasn't volume, then we wouldn't close outside the range. The very closure outside the range on its own is an indication of volume. And once that happens, zoom in, come in. We will look to see for an indication of direction. Once that happens, we will look for an entry, ideally on a smaller time frame, looking to fill the higher time frame range. Capiche? That 4 hour. What about the 4 hour? Yeah, flipped. 30 minutes left here on this 4 hour. we're still like in a WAP situation. We used to call this the WAP. Well, we get a closure in our direction, but almost out of support or basically at resistance, or you'd have to wait. You have to wait for like a gladiator candle, right? Something to break us out of the range. Can I join your New York session? What do you mean? Like, you want to be part of the clubhouse? Yeah, you can join the clubhouse or the Wixer stable, and then you can join our private session, private stream on Sundays, and then you can join the clubhouse, which is in the Discord, right? It's in our Devious Discord server. There's a tab called the clubhouse where I put up my trades. That's it. I don't put up my trade. I discuss the trades and I let you know when I get in. I don't just do signals in there. And it's good because it's open for discussion, so everybody talks in there. It's a tight-knit community. Or it's a tight-knit tab, I guess you could say. Cost, it's free. It's basically free. I should make it a normal price, but I just needed to put something, so it's what it is. The flex room, you don't need to do the flex room. Flex room is just to show your support, but you've never been here before. Like, you don't need to just go to the flex. Flex room does nothing. It just same thing as Wix's table, just gives you a chance to, you know, flex. Just because you can. You don't need to do that. What a game. Yeah, but like, it's not enough for the Knicks to just take corner threes all game. They got to play some D, and they're not playing any defense. Are you talking about soccer? Really enjoying the clubhouse the way it is right now. I'm a little worried about what the future holds. Oh, you mean like if a whole bunch of people start coming in there? Because it's pretty chill with a small group. Knicks are lucky they didn't play this season. They're not lucky. They just got they secured the second spot. Right? They're not lucky because they got Philly in the first round, which is typically should have been a top 3 team. The people in the maturity. Yeah, I think it's a bit of a old, like, you got a couple of older heads in there. Javier's right now staring at the screen going like this. Fuck you. He's giving me the middle finger right now, right into the YouTube. Trade with me in New York clubhouse members. I mean, yeah, if you're in the clubhouse, I'm not live. There's no live feed for me in New York in the clubhouse. I'm in there. I'm active in the chat. Philly's known for their first round exits. Yeah, the Knicks are known for not making the playoffs. Okay. Gold sell. Thank you, Fat Ass. Fat Us. Fat Us. Say that 5 times. Fat Us, Fat Us, Fat Us, Fat Us, Fat Us. It's not funny. Don't make fun of people's names. Chat. Loads of value in the clubhouse. Learning from Wicks and the gang. Yes, sir. How much you charge for the signals, Fatos? Yo, Knicks keep dunking the ball. That's not their game. They're not a run and gun team. They're the slowest team in the league, and they're running and gunning it with the Pacers. 34 points in the first quarter. Knicks must have forgot they were the Knicks. How you strategy for buy and sell position? I wait for the market to tell me or give me indication. And right now we're ranging, no indication. He flips a coin. What's the over-under on the amount of coughs on tonight's stream? What's the over-under on the amount of yawns on the stream? Wix, bro, feels like years since I've asked you a question. Thank God, Damon. Believe me, Green feels the same way. I remember when Damon came on here, he's like, yo, I gotta ask you a question, and he would ask 1,000 questions, and that's awesome. Because Damon was like eager to learn, and it was like all these questions all at once. And at first it's annoying, but afterwards when you compare it to what everyone else is saying in the chat, it's like, oh, this is perfect, because this gives me a chance to discuss things that I want without bringing them up with, you know, having them as legit part of conversation. How to shave my... What are you, a fucking chia pet, bro? You don't need to shave your back. I do. I feel the same way. There he is. Green's in the house. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up. Green, the AI, has made it. Let's give it up for him. Bravo. Bravo, Green. Someone in there screamed bravo. I heard it. You really made an impression. Your strategy based on impulse trades or candles? It's based on logic with a foundation in price action, reading candles. Sounds like I'm making a little brochure for my strategy. Come learn our strategy with a foundation based in price action. Build your foundation today. Reserve your spot now for the waiting list, for the pre-waiting list of the waiting list. Get on the pre-list. There's not even a list. You just think about it and you're on it. What time you trade? Because I use based, because like right now, we trade right now, 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern. It is 8:39 where I'm at. Roughly, ballpark 8 to 10, sometimes later. W. Guillermo. W. He's from Miami. They take walks on beaches. Yeah, chat. I mean, what is this? A dating game? I enjoy long, romantic walks to the bank. I also enjoy the beach. True. You owe me a massive joint? Shit, I hope you get a few more payouts so you can give me more than a joint. I want 10%, bro. Yo, trader, what up? Just give me the light.
Just give me the light.
Breathe air, says the man whose list of meds is longer than my fucking shopping list. Can I cosplay you and rob the Federal Reserve? Yo, what is going on with these? I see what happened. The circus left, the clowns stayed. That's what happened. I get it. What's the questions? Really looking like Messi. What did I do? I'm just a kid from the gutter. How do you feel when you hit your first million? I'm joining and asking questions. I'll let you know when I do. I'll let you know how I feel when I do. Petition to add Top G's breathe as a voice command. I think Nick has that already. Yeah, I think TT already got that. Were you a Knicks fan when Patrick Ewing was playing? Yes. The reason I'm a Knicks fan is Patrick Ewing, John Starks, Charles Oakley, Grandmama. That's the reason I'm a Knicks fan. Asian session is so slow and a lot. We haven't had a catalyst this week. There's nothing driving the market this week. The first red folder this week in general is tomorrow. Why not use indicators? Because indicators are lagging tools. They tell you what's already happened in the market. Guess what time it is? Not yet. We flipped the tape in 5 minutes. What got you into stocks? Typically a buy gets you into stocks and a sell gets you out of stocks. Chat, give me 15 close in here. Hold on. 15 close, no top wick. We're still mid-range. I've created a top wick for the hourly and the 30. Chat, give me a minute. I want to go take a piss. Be right back. I leave for 2 seconds. The Pacers are up 6. Just need a 57 pip move upwards and you're good for the night. Are you in drawdown for 57 pips right now? Mid-range, can you please explain this? What do you mean? The level at 2307, everything below 2307 fills to 2304. So I was looking for that closure belowsure. But I also realized we have the motion playing out here, so we might end up creating a steeper top wick on a daily. And if that's the case, can we take buys for that steeper top wick? We'll see. Eddie, man, you make me want to go smoke, bro. Okay. Can we close above here? 10 minutes here to go on the 4 hour. We're most likely going to end up waiting on this 4 hour. If it can close bullish, a lot will depend on how the next 4 hour opens. Yeah, the 5, I needed to close above this area 2310.6, but even if we do close there now on the next 5, you'll have 5 minutes left till the hourly closure, 4 hour closure. Might as well wait. It's not just might as well wait. You're still, because you're gonna want the 4 hour to pull back, right? To leave a wick. You're gonna want the next one to pull back to get another wick. To grab orders, right? You take extra hit for me. I'm gonna go take a pull right now. Right near. We're waiting. There's nothing until 4 hour close in 9 minutes from now. In 9 minutes, I will reevaluate the charts. Until then, I'm not gonna enter a position because we haven't closed anywhere outside the range. We went up and down the range. Yeah. Knicks needs to step up. Yeah, what happened with Brunson? Where is Brunson? Let me tell you something. What are you doing? You're on the same team. Idiots. Knicks are fucking unbelievable. Communication, just tell buddy you're on the same team. Yeah. My neighbor don't got the band out today, but he got the meat out today. Whoa. No did he. The shish kebabs. He got the steaks out. I don't care what y'all say in the chat. I can't see it. I'm outside. I know you're talking shit right now. Damn. I'll tell you this much. If your lungs ain't doing that when you smoking, you need to upgrade. He did. Damn.
The smoke got me. I got bronchitis.
Oh, man. So much for getting an early position tonight, right? Sound like a Rasta. Sound like a Rasta.
Outside me there. No for no inside. Outside me there.
Streaming on mute. Does a retwist give you tender head? Nah. And I've offered to pay. And it's always rough. Yeah, it's not twisted, it's crocheted, yeah, but it's still like if you don't separate, like let's say you don't go for a while, you get a lot of new growth, and if you don't separate your hair, the base, like that shit hurts because they just rip it. They take the crochet needle and then you go and just rip it. Clubhouse, the devious Discord. That no, that's a tab in the devious Discord. You probably don't see because you're not in it. Engulfing can. It's not necessarily a like the H1 engulfing an engulfing candle on the hourly. You know, breaking the previous. That it's not necessarily does not necessarily mean the move the other way, right? Because you're engulfed. Like all it means is a break of structure, but a break of structure on a really small time frame, right? And you really haven't broken structure. Typically, it most of the time it's just I don't know. Somebody came up with that to simplify it, but you have to understand what's happening behind the engulfing candle, and it's not always a reversal, or it could just be right a indication of a range, a pause, whatever it is. All right, 2.5 minutes here. It's an engulfing inside a range. It is what it is. I mean, yeah. It's an engulfing inside a range. But what's the meaning behind it? Typically, when someone says engulfing candle, that means the market's going back the other way. It's not necessarily the case, especially when you're in a range. Yo, so what happened with Brunson? Is he out for the game? Because if he's done, the Knicks are done. That pullback knocked you out? What do you mean? I don't even know. I don't know what you're talking about. Damn. Celtics up by 10. I'm sorry, Pacers. Pacers up by 10. Celtics would be up by like 30 against these Knicks. Sore right foot. What a pussy. Psh. I don't know. 40 seconds here. We're printing side by side. Side by side. For the last 2, 3, 4, 5 hours. What you gonna do? Act the fool. 30 engulfed. Could push. Look, every time we've closed at this support, it's pushed up. There's no bottom wicks. There's no guarantee, right, that we're not going to come down and make one. We still printed side by side, not outside the range. So no bottom wick here. At any moment, you can tap this small time from range and push down. I don't think that's going to happen, but you can. So let's wait. Let's see if we can get a closure outside these ranges, even on the 5, right? Flip the tape. Oh, yes. Now I flip the tape. Yes, sir. If we break outside the hourly range, are we entering range 2? If you're looking in terms of range 1, range 2 breakouts, yeah, you can say range 2 would be above 2310, which means you're still likelier to fake out than break out, right? You would be likelier to come down than come up after a closure above, until it creates another resistance and then breaks that. Then you're good. But that next resistance is 2312.92, right? Because right now, if you're looking in terms of ranges, right, you have range 1, anything above here, range 2, right? And a range 2 breakout would be over here, unless you create a range 2 somewhere in the range, right? So let's say you push up and you get a bearish closure somewhere here. Now you've created range 2 right here, and now any closure above there should technically take you up to the next resistance with ease, right? Over here you should have no problem filling the range. So that would be a range 2 breakout. Isn't that a shoulder head shoulder? Sure. Yeah. What are you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about the shoulder head shoulder? Well, then, like, it doesn't matter what things are called. Like, it's like, you gotta understand what's happening behind them and what your edge is, what's just noise, what do you need to pay attention to, right? Where's the opportunity? It's hard to know that when you're fresh, but with some experience, a little bit of time, you'll understand where the opportunities lie and where to look for opportunities, even if you don't see one at the moment. The opportunity, like, you see head and shoulders, great, you know the lingo, but where's the opportunity in head and shoulders? What range you're looking to fill, what orders you're looking to grab, right? Okay, 6 cents. It's getting hot in here, so take off all your indicators. Yeah, the Knicks are just gonna give up 70 points in the first half. 71. Where's my Pacers jersey, yo? This reminds me of yesterday. This was yesterday right here. Yeah, Knicks defense is non-existent. How do you give up 73 points in a half? You can't expect to win. That guy, bruh, sing again.
Stop it. Get some help.
Three minutes here for this 5. $500 people watching the paint dry. I commend you, chat. I commend you for still showing up and watching the market range. There's value in watching your pair, no matter what it does. Whether it's ranging, whether it's driving. You're training your subconscious mind to get used to what it sees here and look for opportunity. W motes. Where you from? Right near the beach, boy. Florida. Panthers winning, are they? Let's check. You surf these waves on the charts. Look at all these waves. Oh, Florida's up 2-1. Got Rangers to win it all? Yeah, I got the Rangers to win it all too. That's my team. The Flying V. I think that was yawn number 2 or number 3. I was trying to keep score for the over-under. Oh, that's what it was. His left thigh. Yeah, Brunson left in the first quarter. That's crazy. Just arrived, got baited on what I thought was going to be a masterclass in football. What you mean? This is Messi 9. He's scoring all the pips. Panthers scored. It's halftime in the next game anyway. That's a nice slap shot. Rip that motherfucker. That's a good shot. With what? With like 0.3 of a second to go in the period. Oh, 1 3/10. Hurry up and buy. Hurry up and buy. I feel sorry for your mother. What you say about my mama? DB's Discord's free? Yes, it is free. And there's public and private tabs in there. I think the market's like, yo, you had enough this morning, bro. Just leave some for others. Market said you win too much. Yeah, green. I don't know what the deal is. Yo, Mr. Contagious. What's the deal? Yo, you need to wear a mask when you walk in here, bro. I've been feeling like shit the whole week. Ever since that bless you, I've been.
Yeah.
What up?
Yo. How are you?
Good. What's the deal? How are you?
Good.
What up? What up? What up?
Eddie.
Eddie. Eddie. I want to have
Get Bougie
Eddie.
over here. Bougie? Who else is here? Only Bougie and Eddie on the cam.
Jacob taking attendance. Bro, you coming from the gym, Jacob? You looking big, bro.
Nah, I didn't do nothing today. Did some just cardio today. Just some running.
Nice.
From who? The 5-0 again?
Nah, thankfully not.
Yo, I haven't been in the gym in like a week and a half. I've been so sick, I can't get in. I've been
You gotta
hating myself.
Go sit in the sauna.
I'm about to go to my neighbor's fucking. He's got the whole sweat lodge in there.
He's outdoor one, right?
Yeah, I've missed several weeks, like 2 weeks. I
The
went
gym,
like maybe
yeah.
twice.
You feel like the biggest fucking slob. Like I look in the mirror and I'm like, you bum. I just curse myself out.
I think it's just because like our bodies are just if we live such sedentary lifestyles where I guess like the work that we do or I don't know, speaking for myself, like if we don't move we just feel like that because we don't do shit for the whole day.
Yeah, it's a discipline thing for me. When one goes out the window, the rest do too. If I don't stick to the gym, then I won't stick to the rest of my shit.
Yeah, I think I'm very similar in that sense. Like the gym just throws everything off for me. If I don't make it to the gym, I feel discombobulated. Just don't feel like myself. What's your take on gold and dollar right now? We are ranging. Got a 310 bench press? Damn, dog. Yeah. Pecs, not techs. Not being productive feels like shit, yes. But then not being productive and not going to the gym feels even worse. If I go to the gym, but then like I slack on some other things, I'm alright. At least I got into the gym. I did the most important thing. Join the VIPs through the YouTube, through my YouTube. It's like bench pressing my fat friend. Nobody can bench your fat friend. Trust me. Center of gravity is a bit off.
For a person under 200 pounds to bench 300 is very difficult.
Yeah, what he said. I'm definitely not benching 300. You're 140 and you bench about 400? Yeah, but then you must be like 4'6". Benching 400. Do you have a team now? Who are these guys? What do you mean? That's people in the Zoom.
Or the bodyguards.
It's morphin time. That's the yellow ranger. That's the pink ranger. That's the blue ranger.
Blue, because my terminal's always blue.
Damn. Will the market do something? Gold gonna rock a nice long here? Sure. I hope it does.
Yo, Wix, what do you use your stream deck for? I was watching a video. You can use it for other stuff like besides
What a
streaming.
stupid question that is.
Oh, no, exactly. That is the question because you can use it for other stuff besides streaming. Like,
Yeah, I use it. I can click a button and it does, like, it just does this, right? It's very simple for me. I can switch between scenes. Right? I can click a button and it'll pull up links, but like I don't have it all set up. I use it for this and for scenes and for
what is that?
switch
Like,
the scenes on the
stream?
on,
Oh, okay, yeah,
on the
yeah, yeah.
studio,
Okay.
OBS studio. I see the scenes, the Asian, New York,
Okay.
Asian.
Oh, nice.
And I use it for soundboard. That's it. But you can do everything with it. You can control the whole stream from like you can add it can add things onto the stream, onto the screen, like
So do you have a button where you
live effects.
click?
I just don't do it.
No, because you would still need to set up the broadcast and the description and stuff, right? So I was gonna
Just
say
go-
if you have a button,
Go on how I figured it out. I went on YouTube and people show how to like the best way to use it, all the ways they use it.
Yeah.
There's ways to use your stream deck that you're not even like you'd be like, oh shit, I could do that. Like you
Yeah,
can
that's what
open
I'm
up
asking.
streams on Twitter while you're streaming here, and then control them, switch them. Like right, you're switching sounds between them. You can open up the mics there, here. Like you can control everything. Just you got to set it all up before.
might already have one. Oh, I'm sorry. Are you a surgeon, brother? What? Sure.
The market surgeon. We have a mechanic and a surgeon.
A blunt surgeon.
Yeah,
Hey.
surgeon rolling up this fat backward right now.
Okay, this 5 is looking like it's gonna close outside this little range. just for reference. Excuse me. I want a top wick here. Pull back a little. It's all right. I guess if we can get a bottom wick to 23.10.5. The 4 hour has a bottom wick. The hourly's got a bottom wick. 30's got a bottom wick. 15 has a bottom wick. 5's closed outside the range. I can't take it off the rip here. I just can't. I need to see a retest of this range to make sure that we don't stay there, because we can just make a top wick and come back down, especially with the 5, no top wick. It has one, but it's tiny. In the grand scheme of things, that's barely a top wick. Did you move your stop? Lost to be, only do that when you're 10 pips. It comes out to roughly 10 pips. Comes out to roughly 12 a lot, because the thing is, in the way we determine advantage points, right? And to have enough range for our trade to play out. And the advantage points, I typically won't enter if your advantage point is less than 10 pips. So sometimes advantage points are 14, sometimes 16, right? And that's where we go break even. But a lot of times I just don't take the trade if it's less than 10 pips, and if we can get at least 10. Yeah. I'm also a big proponent of securing the bacon, right? So if you have a chance to take money off the table and, you know, manage your risk a little, lower your risk while securing profits, I'm always up for that. Taking risk and money off the table is never a bad thing. Closure here in 2 minutes. Yeah, if we can close weak bearish, I wouldn't mind if we can close bearish above 2310.71. I wouldn't mind that. 2310.3, I wouldn't mind that. Because at that point, you close above the most recent on the 5 and above the overall on the 30 in 1 minute here. And then you could probably look for a bottom wick, but you would need that closure above there. It kind of closed back in range on the 5. I mean, the 30 closed bullish, barely over, barely above, but above the 30. Yeah, I would look for a 5 to close above here. Otherwise, we can flip bearish at any time. We want to retire at 10. W. What's up? What's up? Okay, so there's no positions here. Regardless of what happens, I need this 5 to close. So give me a sec. I want to go run to the bathroom and I'll BRB.
Javier, what's the deal, bro?
What's up, Jacob? Yeah. Hold on. You shut that shit off every time.
$30 seconds here, and it looks like it's filling the range. 5 close. Yeah, it's
Oh, maybe.
looking like it might fill. Florida's up 4-1 now. It's tough here because this drove up, left a small wick, but didn't leave much range for us to fill. But that is a lovely push, and if we can close back up above 23.1292, I mean, any candle within this hour, the 5, 15, the 30, or the hourly, right? We'll look for buys above there. You missing the trade. He ain't missed nothing. He kinda is, bro. You're funny. How cute. How cute. I mean, if it's your position, I am not telling you not to enter. I'm not saying, hey, don't get in here. I'm telling you, hey, this is your position, so you need to. I think the range here is higher. We have room. Just gonna need a closure here and a top wick and then a bottom wick and all that fun stuff. I'm gonna wait for this 15 to close. We got 6 minutes for the 15 to close. Ideally, it leaves a top wick here for us that we can fill up. But realize all we're doing is making a top wick on a daily. Wait, how are the Knicks up 5? What did I miss? I turned on the hockey game for 10 minutes. They were down 10. What happened? How are the Knicks up 5? Anybody watching the game? Tell me what happened. Someone said, oh, Florida scored. I turned it off. Brunson came back. That's what happened. All right, say no more. I know he got hurt first quarter with like 3 minutes to go in the first. Didn't see him the rest of the half, but like Knicks were just down 10. I turned it off. Turned back on 5 minutes later. They're up 5. Knicks are a streaky team, huh? Just nothing but runs. We need pineapples. On what? What'd you talk about, Willis? Potential for top, we're gonna drop. No, I think we're gonna come up to the next resistance. He's already in drawdown, or mentally. It's like, we need pineapples. Like, we're not in a position, but we still need them. Good block. Let's go. Who's fucking lost the ball? Good shit. Knicks are hustling. Hustle and bustle. Three minutes here for disclosure.
Right?
What was that?
No, my bad.
OG's having a game? Yeah, I like Anunoby. I'm a fan of Anunoby. He's a hustler. Good block. Let's see how the 15 closes. Can it close bullish? See this a wick. Yeah, you'd want to tap this area here, 2310.85. I think as we close in 90 seconds. You want to close above 2311.8, and you want to bottom wick. It's at 2311 flat. $50 seconds here. Not bad. Need a bottom wick. It might be. This might not give you a bottom wick, or it might give you a really small one and come up. But I'd need, yeah, at least 2311 flat. 2010.9. Because it didn't close above this recent level here. It closed above this level. And that's why I'd want a steeper bottom wick to be confident that when it flips, it's grabbed enough orders to drive to the resistance. We have at 2313.83. Oh, wow. But if it just fills the range, then like it'll depend, everything will depend at that point on the hourly closure. Yeah, that 5 respected. What a good shot, Brunson. Alright, let's say we're looking at like this. It's the nearest level. Not target. Why foul? Just let him go already. Yeah. Big ass beautiful range. Just haven't had an indication of, of any entries. We really haven't had an indication of volume outside of this last 20 minutes, the first candle to actually drive. This current 30.
Look sharp.
Notifications owner, that's you? No, that's Javier. Huh.
Have you been looking into futures or anything?
Yeah, I've looked at a few things, but I haven't had a chance to trade. I'm honestly, I haven't done shit because I've been sick. I gotta deal with businesses. I gotta deal with shit here, like growing the YouTubes, growing everything else. I got a lot of content that I need edited, and I haven't done with done anything. It's not that I'm not motivated, it's just like I physically can't do shit. I've been feeling like crap. As soon as this goes away, oh man, I'm locked in. I've been locked in on the charts, but like overall, getting everything I need to get done, getting all the other things I need to get done, gonna get locked in as soon as I feel better.
Yo, Eddie, does AMP send you a login for the demo?
No, you just go on MT5 and search up their server.
Yeah, the AMP Global USA.
Yeah, and then just follow the instructions on there.
Someone's sneezing, but I'm not gonna say it.
Don't you fucking do it.
So far, it's cool. It's the only MT5 platform I've seen, or only futures platform that you can use MT5 on with a live account.
How does that work? Is it the same thing?
Yeah, same thing. Setting stops and TP is much easier than on TradingView.
What was this? What company was this funded?
No, it's not a funder. It's only for live accounts.
What broker is it?
I'll DM it to you. No free promo.
That's right. Which year you started trading? 2018.
Yo, what amount did you give yourself for the demo?
I tried to put in 50K, but I actually only put in 500,000.
What, 500,000?
I accidentally put in 500,000. I couldn't read all the zeros.
Average 1 to 200? Yeah.
Yeah, but I opened the same position sizes as I normally would. So like I have a 0.1 running and the margin requirement is $200, 207.
Okay. Did I get it? Well, whoops.
Pink needs to unmute Wix.
Oh.
Yo, chat is getting on Eddie. Now, it's not even gatekeeping. It's just that we don't want to mention any brokers or prop firms on here, and then
They go down and steal your money.
yeah, that's other things, but that's part of it.
Hey, look, handsome.
They like go down for themselves.
5 minutes here for this hourly. It's just, look at that. 30 didn't close above, right? We still haven't had a candle close outside the range. We've attempted, we drove up. We're still back in range right now. Only took 3 minutes to let me delete the device. Latency, yeah.
Nah, I'm on futures now. So then I just switched to a Rhythmic account on Sierra Chart, bro. I had to pay $40 just to get the platform.
What is a Rhythmic account?
There's Tradeovate and Rhythmic.
What is that? What is Rhythmic? Is it like
I don't even know. It's just like a
Comes with beats.
platform.
fuck up.
It's like a
Order
just
filled.
like MT5 or like the X Trade would be.
Up.
Okay.
Stop loss hit.
It's just a broker. On Sierra charts, you have a lot of extra weird information.
So Sierra Charts is like the platform, and then you can have brokers, right? Is that understand? The brokers to that platform?
Yeah, us US guys are in a transition period trying to figure it out.
Yeah, so I'm on Sierra Chart.
We're on the
I had to pay $40
rebound.
to Hit Sierra Chart, and then you connect your Apex accounts, but it copy trades them for you. So right now I have 2, but every week I'm going to be getting 2, just passing them.
But that's all regulated, right? So that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly. Like they have to pay out.
Yeah, US traders are on the rebound. We're vulnerable right now.
But it really happened for the best. Seems like it.
Eddie, you have any PA accounts?
I had 2 and I blew both of them.
Is that what just happened?
Yes, sir.
Alright, yeah, no, I just blew like 3 funders in the past 2 weeks. So now I'm on Apex.
The rules are a bit tough, but it definitely makes me a better trader.
Yeah, I feel like it
DiVincenzo.
makes you manage your risk so much tighter. Like the entire time you're in the trade, you're like on the mouse getting ready to manage risk. But I mean, I think it's nice. It's like you have $2,500 that you could potentially like lose while in a trade or in drawdown to just before you get to 3K. So you can really, I mean, it's $31 for a 50K account. You can just full port and then go easy on the PA.
Yeah, that's what my friend did after I passed mine. He thought he could do it, so he passed a couple of them doing that in a day, and he's blown both of them in the first day as well after he went live.
What, the PA?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I've been trading an eval. I mean, I made 3% in one day, trading really light risk.
Gang, if we close back in
so
range
many
here
people
in a
don't
minute,
trade.
I'm gonna call it a stream. If the study closes back in range, bearish, we're just gonna stay in here. Even if we don't stay in here, like this, it just doesn't make sense. It'll take some time to set up from this point on. Kind of interesting because the hourly is gonna close above, right? This is an indecision candle. I would need a steep bottom wick, like off the rip, down to 2307 or 2308.2, and then a flip. But it depends on how we close. This is ugly on the 30, back in range. Yeah, it could be coming up for the hourly, but for me to be able to take advantage of it, I'd need a steep bottom wick. Barely closed above on the hourly, but the 30 pulled back, 15's back in range, right? You'd figure you touch the bottom of the range here. But if it can do that and flip all within the same 5 or 15 minute candle, we might have something. Yeah, but then even if it comes down and taps that as you're flipping, you're still flipping into this little resistance that it never closed above. So you might flip, reflip back. Yeah, gang, it just doesn't make sense. It only makes sense on the hourly, and even then it doesn't make complete sense. I'm gonna call it a stream here. Well, this is just an ugly range, and we still haven't closed above. We pulled back right into the range to close out the session, right? So, I mean, this has been our session here. Just this little range. Gang, I'll be back. We'll finish out the stream tomorrow. If you joined Wix's table or the clubhouse through the YouTubes, DM me on Discord your YouTube name. I'll double check it. I'll give you access to the clubhouse tab in our devious Discord. This way you can follow along with the morning trades, with New York session trades. But outside of that, I'll see you guys tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern, live here on YouTube. Same time, same place, just as we do every single weekday for the Asian session. That's my time. Chat, love and wisdom to you all. Zoom gang, I appreciate you guys coming through. If I see something even later tonight, maybe I'll call in the clubhouse. But other than that, I'll see you, private gang, in the morning. Later Zoom, I'll see you guys in the morning. And mods, thank you again. Thanks as always. Not every day you get a trade, right? But we just ranged. It just happens. The last couple of days we ranged. Not much catalyst to drive the market. Tomorrow, red folder. I think we have unemployment claims tomorrow, and the day after tomorrow we have a red folder. All right. No unemployment claims tomorrow, is it? I'm not sure. I gotta double check. Yeah, I think it's tomorrow. All right, but at least you get to approach your next trade with more funds, right? Or keeping the funds you have right now. Gang, that's my time, and just like that, another Asian session is in the books. Good night, everybody.
Good night, brother.
Good night, guys.